So the database is gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes. I think what we can also do meanwhile is we can start some steps with the DMS. So let's basically start that. Meanwhile, look, this is in the creating state, right? So what we wanna do is let me close all of these stuff and also let me flush everything on my bucket side. So we're gonna start absolutely scratch. Again, the database is in the creating state, so we're gonna wait until that happens. So, okay, what we're gonna do is we will head to the DMS over here, database migration task. Okay. Now come down where you see your replication instance. So now we're gonna create a replication instance, right? So we're gonna say SQL Server replication instance. We're gonna click that one. All right. So leave everything else to default. T3 medium is fine for now for the demo purposes. Multi-AC, no, I don't want to do multi-AC. I'm going to use dev or test. Hopefully you guys can see now. Fine, it's going to be fine. Yeah, this one, default VPC. Public access is important, so make sure you do that for the demo purposes or for the learning purposes. Rest everything, yeah, I guess it just can be default. I'm just gonna click on create. Now this also takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So again, my database is also in the creating state. My replication instance is also in the creating state. Meanwhile, what we wanna do is you need an S3 bucket. So basically, I have a bucket here called SQL Server DMS demo. So what you wanna do, come to the buckets, click on create buckets and just give it a name and then make sure the bucket is in the same region. Okay, so I have done that. So basically this one, right? So far what we did is basically our SQL Server database is in a creating state. We have a DMS replication instance and we have an S3 bucket. Once everything is ready, we're gonna create a source, a target. We're gonna perform certain action on the SQL Server side so we can enable CDC. There are some commands that we need to fire. And then we are all set to basically perform the ETL and basically building the transactional data lake. So let's wait and I'll basically resume once the database and the replication instance is in the ready state.